Hello, and welcome to the second quarter plant review. I'm Keith Homan, Quality Manager for the Salina Manufacturing Facility. And today I have with me Terry Speck, our Credit Analyst with the Quality Department. We're going to review some of the plant's past performance for the second quarter, and a little later in this segment, we'll be doing a brief snapshot of what the CA does and how credits impact the plant. But first, we're going to cover a short recap of how the plant is doing regarding spoilage. In the first quarter alone, we were 40% under plan. Great numbers. In just closing the second quarter results, we came in at 34% plus under plan. Year to date, that puts us just over 37% favorable. Just a terrific job. In other items of interest, we show our waste numbers continue to hold strong at 10%, which is a full percentage point under plan. Again, another great tribute to the efforts of our employees. You also continue to see a more visible presence of the quality team on the floor. We are transitioning the team's exposure to the manufacturing processes, which is all part of taking the quality team to the next level. From a plant standpoint, we've been able to experience more and more things this year that have, in the past, been out of reach for us due to COVID restrictions. We've seen the return of cookies for the plant when retirees have their last day, a tradition that goes back decades. Carry-ins for special events and departments, having cookouts to acknowledge their employee efforts. The Freedom Picnic this year was once again a success. Derek Kuhn from Romer's Catering once again knocking it out of the park with some great burgers, brats, sides, all cooked on site. Steve Kuhn emceed the drawings that were held for door prizes being drawn for all shifts, so you know there were a few chuckles there to be had. A shout out and a big thank you to the events and activities team for organizing these events. Those are just some of the fun things that we've been missing out on over the last couple of years. Okay, now, as promised, we'll have Terry talk briefly on what a credit analyst does. But first, let's find out a little bit about Terry. Terry, give us a little background on yourself, such as how long you've worked here and the different positions that you've held over those years.
Absolutely. I started with Reynolds in October of 2011. I was hired into customer service. In that position, I supported Midwest sales reps. In July of 2013, I was moved to the credit correspondent position, also in customer service. In that position, I processed credits, reruns, reworks, cross shipments, and handled FedEx issues. So in early 2019, it was announced that a portion of the credit correspondent responsibilities were going to be assumed by quality. And in April of 2019, I started working in the quality department as the credit analyst.
Can you give us a general overview of what your job entails on a daily basis?
Sure. On a daily basis, we process credits, reruns, reworks, cross shipments. I also monitor the CQA email box, which is where customer service emails, call tags, and any other items that they might need assistance with.
Sure.
And I also serve as backup to the quality analyst.
Awesome. So Terry, if there was an error or a rework that's required, there's going to be an impact to the plant from a financial standpoint. What would something like that look like when it comes back to the plant?
If we have to issue credits, they can be either for financial adjustments or spoilage. Examples of financial adjustment credits would be sell price credits, freight adjustments. We can also issue financial credits on items that were shipped to customers that perhaps weren't exactly as they expected to receive them, but they are willing to keep them for a price reduction. Credits can also be spoilage, and that's anytime we have forms that are not usable. So if they make it out of the plant, we would process a rerun on that order. If it's something that's caught inside the plant, it would be a process error ticket.
Okay, just so everybody kind of understands, so if we have a customer that's maybe not happy with the print quality or something like that, but they're still willing to accept the product with a credit adjustment, okay, there's still an inherent cost to the plant. And so even though there's not spoilage, there's still a financial impact from that respect.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
We'd still issue a credit as a financial adjustment
Got it.
to the
Thank you.
customer.
So Terry, how many credits do we issue in a month on average?
Okay. So far this year in 2022 through the month of June, we've issued an average of 176 credits per month. That is a 30% reduction over credits issued in 2021.
Wow. So we've made some nice headways.
Yes, very good progress.
Still have a little work in front of us.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep chipping away at that as we work through our spoilage initiatives and move forward into 2023.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. Terry, thank you for joining me today. Appreciate you taking your time to stop in. And a special thanks to all the Salina associates who work day in and day out consistently to make Salina the successful plant that it is. So until next quarter, thank you again for your support.